From the popular Ole 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 chant to the popular stand up for the champion, sports fans, particularly football, have always been a force, hence the title 12th man. But with all the drama that goes on the pitch to the somewhat chaos that happens in the stands between rival fans, the question is, are fans a necessity or sometimes a big distraction? Daniel Aderiye in the special report tells us who exactly the 12th man is.
Screams, jeers, chants, but more importantly, the chorused and almost deafening shout of only a handful of places on the planet can exhume such levels of emotion, one of which is the football pitch. From Brasilia to Italia, England to Nigeria, and most recently Morocco, the presence and weight of the 12th man on the pitch cannot be overemphasized.
When a match is going on and you hear people chanting, your name, or maybe chanting the name of the team or chanting your country, and you're like, oh, my people are here. What it does is that it fuels the energy. It says, you know what, I can do this. And it encourages the players to do more than they even want to do. Why? Because they know that they have their own. There are people here backing them up.
Decked in different colors, be it for club or country, and allured with every size of flags. The fans in most cases never stop singing, shouting or stomping. But does it truly matter if at all the fans are present? Does their absence in any way impact or affect the beauty and outcome of the game?
If you want to win in a situation, in a hostile environment, it has to be, we have to die here. We will die here than to lose. And that attitude was not there in the Super Eagles. So the fans play a huge role if you want to win. That's why people talk about home advantage. No matter how reduced it is, even in European football today, you can only talk about that, the reduction due to quality of the opposition. The home advantage always counts.
But do the fans themselves believe that what they do in the stands affects what happens on the pitch? Or are they simply there to watch their favorite football teams?
The fans really have influence in every match, especially a match between Nigeria and Morocco. You can see that is not the Nigerian supporters, the fans, they are not much, but despite that, our Nigerian players, they really did their best.
The influence of the fans, they usually criticize, even the way they shout within the field of the stadium, they make the player to be weak. So my advice for the fans is that they should limit the way they criticize within the field so that they will boost the morale of the player to add more in playing their game well.
When you see, like, when Nwabali holds the ball, you see like a lot of chanting, woo, 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 something like that, coming from the Moroccan fans. You can see when he drops his towel, they are picking the towel away from him. That's the duty, some of the part of the duty. We know it's not part of the game, but it's kind of the part of the duty of the fans. When you have large numbers of people, you'll be able to come out and support your team very well.
Now, for those of you who have been in stadiums like this one, particularly as visitors, you would relate with me when I say the shouts and chants of over 50 to even 60,000 fans can be a little scary, and sometimes can send shivers down your spines. But one thing is certain, whenever you are in such a place with that kind of ambience, it is ultimately the business that is conducted on the pitch that determines the energy that comes from the stands.